Hi, you might have seen me do an unboxing of this one. This was sent to me by a publisher for review. To Everything There Is a Season by Julie Conrad. I can't remember when it comes out. I'll have to put it on the in the description box below because I meant to check before I did the video and I forgot. Blame old age. Anyway, this one is a charming, easy read. I enjoyed it. It's set in early 1990 and it features three women of differing ages whose path converges. You've got Ivy, and she's the character that I like the best. She's a lonely She's a lonely spinster. She's spent her life at the beck and call of her parents, her protective parents. When she was growing up, she was never allowed out to play with the other children. She had to watch from her bedroom window while they played. As she got older, she wasn't allowed boyfriends. She wasn't allowed to go on outings. The only place she went was the annual family holiday to Blackpool 1 week every year. That's all she did. That was her life. And then when her father died, her life seemed to constrict even more because she became her mother's constant companion. When her mother's death occurs, then Ivy finds her life very, very lonely. She might not have enjoyed it, but she misses the presence of her mother. So she takes herself off. She starts going to seances at a lady called Mrs. Lamper. And I don't know what you all think about seances. Psychic meetings. I went to one once. I've only ever been to one. And I found it very hit and miss. There were things that resonated and things that didn't. And I don't know, some things you think, well, how could she have known? And then you think, well, could she have fed into what I was saying? And I don't know. I found some things very pertinent and some way off the mark. Anyway, so, yeah, I've got an open mind when it comes to seances, to spiritual meetings. And this late, Ivy goes to see Mrs. Lamper. And she gets messages. And from these messages, she finds out that her mother has done a dreadful thing. She's betrayed her. An awful act of betrayal that makes Ivy so angry. So angry and bitter. And yeah, she just left rock bottom. But then she takes a part-time job. Excuse me, I've got a hang now. Takes a part-time job and her life changes again. The job she takes is at Georgie's hair salon. Georgie's got this hair salon and sadly Georgie has a very, very poor track record when it comes to men. She chooses the wrong ones every single time. And when loan sharks start coming to the salon demanding that she pay them what her ex-boyfriend owes, then her life changes as well. Clara, our third person, she works for Georgie and she's got her own secrets as well. Mrs. Lamper is almost like a linchpin. Not linchpin's not the right word. These women all have a connection with Georgie and Ivy have a connection with Mrs. Lamper that they don't know about. But, you know, you've got these three women. And Ivy was by far my favourite because her journey from this lonely, downtrodden spinster to what she ends up as. It's super, absolutely super. And you see Georgie and Clara change as well. I found the characters were, as I said, I preferred Ivy. Clara and Georgie, I wasn't so enamoured with. And I found towards the end, we sort of getting the story, and then it suddenly stops as regards Ivy. We have a chunk when Ivy doesn't appear, and it's just Georgie and Clara. And I found that I was rushing through that section because I wanted to get to the next bit of Ivy's story. But yeah, I don't. The men in the lives of these women, they are mainly, the majority of the men are all bad eggs. The good ones are, you have to hunt and find the good ones within the story. But yeah, it was a nice, easy read. Little bit of spiritualism. Ivy's journey is super. I was on her side all the time. Georgie, you wonder when she's ever going to find a nice man. And Clara, I haven't made up my mind about Clara. I don't think I really like her. But anyway, so, To Everything There Is a Season by Julie Conrad. A nice, easy read. And I will let you know below when it comes out because I've forgotten. So happy reading. Take care.